Snap Finance Review 2025 Worth it or leave it? Most people get this wrong. They assume no credit needed. Financing options like Snap Finance are completely harmless ways to get what they want without risk. The surprising truth is, Snap Finance can be a convenient tool for some, but it also comes with high costs, strict terms, and potential credit pitfalls if you're not careful. In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Snap Finance in 2025, including how it works, its pros and cons, real-world examples, and whether it's truly worth it or if you should leave it. First, let's start with what Snap Finance actually is. Snap Finance is an online leasing and financing company that allows consumers to make purchases without needing traditional credit. The company focuses on helping people with limited or poor credit histories access products ranging from furniture and electronics to appliances and auto parts. Unlike a traditional loan, Snap Finance is technically a lease-to-own model. You make payments over time, and after fulfilling the terms, you own the item. How Snap Finance works. Using Snap Finance starts with an application. You can apply online in minutes by providing basic personal information, including your name, address, social security number, and income details. The company performs a soft credit check, which does not affect your credit score, to determine your eligibility and spending limit. In some cases, Snap Finance may consider a hard inquiry, which can impact your credit slightly. Once approved, you choose a product from a participating merchant that accepts Snap Finance. At checkout, you select Snap Finance as your payment option. The system will outline your payment schedule, which typically includes weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly payments. The terms vary depending on the merchant, your approval, and the purchase amount. Unlike traditional loans or credit cards, the interest rate can be high, and fees may apply if payments are missed. Here's a practical example. Suppose you want a $1,000 sofa. Snap Finance may require an initial down payment, such as $200, followed by weekly payments of $50 over 20 weeks. Once you've completed all payments, you own the sofa outright. Pros of Snap Finance. 1. Accessibility. Snap Finance doesn't require excellent credit, making it possible for those with poor or limited credit histories to make purchases. 2. Instant approval. Most applications are processed quickly, sometimes in minutes, which is useful for urgent needs. 3. Flexible payment options. Snap Finance offers weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly schedules, allowing you to choose a rhythm that matches your cash flow. 4. Ownership at completion. Unlike traditional leasing, once you fulfill all payments, you own the item, unlike rental arrangements that never lead to ownership. Cons and risks. 1. High costs. Snap Finance is expensive. Interest rates can range from 15% to 300% APR depending on your credit profile and purchase type. Over time, this makes the item significantly more expensive than paying upfront. 2. Strict terms. Missing a single payment can result in fees or even repossession of the item. Unlike credit cards, there's no flexibility once you miss a payment. 3. Credit impact. While Snap Finance may report positive payments to credit bureaus, missed payments can harm your score. Furthermore, some lenders may perform hard inquiries during the application. 4. Limited merchant acceptance. Only certain stores accept Snap Finance, limiting where you can shop. Step-by-step example. Let's take another example to clarify the process. You want a $600 refrigerator from a participating appliance store. You apply through Snap Finance and are approved for a $650 limit, includes taxes and fees. The system requires a $100 down payment, leaving $500 to finance. You choose weekly payments of $50 over 10 weeks. If you pay on time, you own the refrigerator after the last payment. If you miss a payment, Snap Finance may charge a late fee and potentially repossess the appliance. Tips to use Snap Finance safely. 1. Budget before applying. Only finance items you can realistically afford to pay back on schedule. Treat the total cost including fees and interest as your real purchase price. 2. Track payments closely. Set up automatic payments or reminders to avoid missed payments. Snap Finance does not forgive late payments. 3. Understand total cost Know the APRA and fees upfront. Some items can end up costing 50-100% more than the purchase price due to interest. 4. Use for essential or high-value items. Avoid using SNAP Finance for non-essential purchases, as the high costs can create financial strain. Comparison to alternatives. To evaluate SNAP Finance fairly, consider how it compares to other options. Traditional credit cards may offer 0% introductory APRA promotions, more consumer protections, and wider acceptance, but require credit approval. Personal loans can have lower interest rates than SNAP Finance for the same purchase amount, especially if you have decent credit. Layaway programs split payments without interest, but you typically cannot take the item home until fully paid. User feedback and real-world experience. Many users appreciate SNAP Finance for making large purchases possible when traditional credit is not an option. People report that it's especially helpful for furnishing a home or purchasing necessary appliances. However, reviews often cite the high cost as a major downside. One user financed a $1,200 mattress, only to pay $1,800 after interest and fees. Another user mentioned that missing a single $50 payment triggered a $25 late fee, plus the company threatened to repossess the item. Conclusion. So, is SNAP Finance worth it, or should you leave it? It depends on your situation and financial discipline. If you need essential items and have no other financing options, SNAP Finance can provide a lifeline, making purchases possible when traditional credit isn't available. However, the high costs, strict terms, and potential impact on your credit make it risky if payments are not managed carefully. In 2025, SNAP Finance remains a viable option for those with limited credit, but it is not a substitute for responsible budgeting or lower-cost credit alternatives. Most people get into trouble by underestimating interest and fees, or by taking on purchases they cannot afford. By understanding how SNAP Finance works, planning payments carefully, and choosing your purchases wisely, you can use it safely and effectively. Remember, whether you decide to use SNAP Finance or leave it, the key is informed decision-making. Know the total cost, stick to your payment schedule, and never treat no credit-needed financing as free money. When used responsibly, SNAP Finance can help you get what you need without traditional credit, but misuse it, and it can quickly become a financial trap.